Welcome to Everyday English Practice channel. I would be happy if you subscribe to our channel. This video will focus on key phrases and expressions that are crucial for communication in the business world. Whether you're attending meetings, writing emails, or having informal conversations, these phrases will help you feel more confident and effective. We will go over a variety of scenarios that you'll encounter in your professional life, and provide you with simple, practical language to navigate these situations. Let's begin by learning how to introduce yourself and your company in a professional manner. Introducing yourself and your company. When you're in a professional environment, the first impression you make is often through your introduction. It's crucial to be clear and polite. If you're at a business event, a networking session, or even a new meeting, here are a few key ways to introduce yourself and your organization. Hello, my name is John. I work at Money Bank. This is a simple and straightforward introduction. It immediately tells the other person who you are and where you work, which is especially important in a professional context where time is limited. I am the teacher in primary school. Here, you are adding your role to the introduction, which can be helpful in more formal or business-oriented settings. Knowing your position within the company gives others an idea of what your responsibilities are, and how you may be able to help or collaborate. Nice to meet you. I've heard a lot about your company. This is a great icebreaker. Complimenting someone's company shows interest and respect. It can also create a more comfortable atmosphere for conversation. These introductions help establish your identity and position right away, and they open the door for more in-depth conversations. Making small talk. In business environments, especially when you're meeting someone new or when there's downtime between meetings, small talk is inevitable. Small talk is not just about filling awkward silences. It's also a way to build relationships and get to know colleagues or clients on a more personal level. Here are some ways to engage in friendly, professional conversation. How's your day going? This is a casual yet polite way to start a conversation. It's open-ended and invites the other person to share more. Have you been busy lately? This is another common and simple question, especially when you know the person has a busy job or tight deadlines. It shows concern for their work and can lead to a more engaging conversation about ongoing projects. What's the weather like in your city? This is one of those universal topics that everyone can engage with. Talking about the weather is an easy way to make small talk, especially when meeting someone from a different location. How is the project going? If you're speaking with a colleague or client, this is a great question to ask. It shows interest in their work and can lead to a discussion about progress, challenges, or future steps. Small talk like this helps build rapport and creates a more comfortable atmosphere in the workplace. Asking for information. In any business setting, you will frequently need to ask for information. Whether you're following up on an email, requesting clarification, or seeking help on a task, it's important to be polite and clear. Here are some phrases you can use to request information. Could you please send me the report by tomorrow? This is a polite and clear way to request something that is time sensitive. It's important to include a deadline when you're requesting something, so the other person knows when you need it. I was wondering if you could help me with this task. When you need assistance with something, this is a polite way to ask for help. By using, I was wondering, it makes the request sound less demanding. Can you give me more details about the project? This is useful when you need more specific information about something you are working on. It's an open-ended request that invites the other person to share their knowledge. Do you have any updates on the meeting? If you're waiting for information about an event or decision, This phrase helps you follow up on previous conversations and stay informed. By using these polite and clear phrases, you can make your communication more effective and maintain good relationships with your colleagues and clients. Offering help. Being proactive in offering help in the workplace is always appreciated. It shows that you're willing to contribute and be part of the team. Here are some ways to offer assistance. Is there anything I can help you with? This is a straightforward and polite offer. It's open-ended and allows the other person to let you know how you can assist. Let me know if you need any assistance. This is a more general way of offering help, which can be used in both formal and informal contexts. It leaves the door open for someone to ask for your support when they need it. I'd be happy to help you with that. This phrase shows enthusiasm in offering your help, making it clear that you're eager and willing to contribute to the task at hand. Feel free to ask if you have any questions. This is an invitation for the other person to reach out to you if they need clarification or assistance. It's a polite and approachable way to ensure they know you are available to help. Scheduling meetings. When it comes to business, scheduling meetings is an essential part of daily work. Whether you're organizing an important presentation or just following up with a colleague, here are some helpful ways to discuss scheduling. Would it be possible to schedule a meeting for next week? This is a polite way to propose a time for a meeting. You're showing respect for the other person's time by asking if it's possible to meet. What time works best for you? This is a great way to make sure that the time you suggest for a meeting is convenient for the other person. It allows them to choose a time that suits them. Let's set up a meeting to discuss this. This phrase is useful when you want to propose a meeting to discuss a particular topic. It's assertive yet polite. Can we meet on day at time? This is a straightforward way to suggest a specific time for a meeting. It's direct and to the point, which is often necessary in business communication. Giving a presentation. When you are asked to present information to colleagues, clients, or a larger audience, it's important to communicate clearly and effectively. Here are some phrases that can help you structure your presentation. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here today. A simple and polite greeting at the beginning of a presentation sets a positive tone and acknowledges the presence of your audience. Let's take a look at the first slide. If you're presenting slides, it's helpful to guide your audience through the content. Phrasing like this ensures everyone knows where to focus. I'd like to talk about our latest project. This is a clear and direct way to introduce the subject of your presentation. It tells your audience what to expect. Feel free to ask questions at the end of the presentation. It's always a good idea to allow time for questions after you've finished speaking. This phrase encourages engagement and invites your audience to participate, making requests and asking for permission. At work, you often need to make requests or ask for permission to do something. Here are some polite and professional ways to ask for what you need. Could I please have the report by the end of the day? This is a polite way to ask for something to be completed by a specific time. Adding, please, makes the request sound respectful. May I leave early today? This is a formal and respectful way to ask for permission to leave work earlier than usual. It shows that you are being considerate of the company's needs. Would it be possible to extend the deadline? When you need more time to complete a task, this phrase asks for an extension in a polite and professional way. Can I take the lead on this project? This is a good way to offer your help or volunteer for additional responsibilities. It shows initiative and enthusiasm for taking on new challenges. Giving feedback. In business, feedback is essential for growth and improvement. Here are some polite and constructive ways to provide feedback. I think you did a great job on the presentation. Offering positive feedback helps build trust and encourages others to keep up the good work. There's room for improvement in this area. When providing constructive criticism, it's important to be specific and focus on areas for improvement. This phrase offers helpful guidance. I would suggest making some changes to this plan. If you have suggestions, be sure to present them in a constructive and respectful way. Let's work together to make this project better. Offering to collaborate on improvements creates a sense of teamwork and shared responsibility. Closing a meeting. At the end of a meeting, it's important to summarize the key points and clearly close the conversation. Here are some ways to professionally end a meeting. To summarize, we agreed on the following points. Summarizing the meeting ensures everyone is on the same page about the outcomes and next steps. Let's follow up with an email to confirm the details. This is a good way to ensure that everyone has a written record of the discussion. Thanks for your time today. I'll send you the meeting notes. This shows appreciation for the time spent in the meeting, and it helps reinforce what was discussed. It was great discussing this with you. Let's talk again soon. This phrase helps wrap up the conversation on a positive note and leaves the door open for future communication. Writing emails. Email is one of the most common forms of business communication. Here are some polite and professional phrases you can use when writing emails. Dear name, I hope you are doing well. This is a courteous way to begin an email. It sets a positive tone and shows respect for the recipient. I'm writing to follow up on our previous conversation. If you're following up on a previous email, this is a polite and professional way to begin. Please let me know if you need any further information. This phrase invites the recipient to ask for additional details if necessary, showing that you are open to providing more information. Thank you for your time and consideration. Closing an email with gratitude shows appreciation for the recipient's attention. These are just a few examples of key business phrases that will help you communicate more confidently and professionally in the workplace. By mastering these phrases, you'll be able to navigate a variety of business situations with ease, whether you're introducing yourself to a new client, giving a presentation, or following up on a meeting. Practicing these phrases regularly will help you improve your business English skills and make a positive impression in any professional. Thanks for watching.